I've been hearing a lot of noise about a guy named Jordan Love and how he's going to be the next Patrick
Mahomes.
I will tell you who he is, his stats, positives, negatives, talent recognition, and where I think he may go in the draft, and if he's going to be the next Patrick Mahomes. Check me out. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Awful Guy, writer of the Awful Sports News. Let's talk about Jordan Love. Jordan Love is a quarterback entering the NFL draft from the Utah State Aggies. Mr. Love is listed at 6'4", 225 pounds. Love definitely has the body type of QB, I can tell you that right now. As far as his stats, 2018, he threw for 3,567 yards, 32 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and had a completion percentage of 64.0. In 2019, he threw for 3,402 yards, 20 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, 61.9 completion percentage.
His positives.
Jordan Love, just from watching a bit of film on Jordan Love, he has a quick release. He has the ability to look off safeties. That's a key technique that you want your young quarterbacks to have or to build upon as you're getting ready to draft them. He has, at times in games, identified the mini blitzes on certain occasions. On some occasions, not so much. He has made some very good mid-range throws, very good passes on the run. Those passes have also been in stride to receivers, also something good you want to have when drafting a young quarterback. He has running ability and really good feet in the pocket. They've worked a lot out of the gun. I haven't seen too much of his drop step, so that's kind of a knock. I'm sure when he gets to the pro day or his combine day, he's going to have lockdown feet.
Happy feet.
Negatives. Jordan Love needs to make better decisions. I've seen him pass up open progressions to make an iffy downfield pass that ended up being incomplete. There is also an inability to accurately assess him wholly in that his team wasn't all that good. In the NFL or any football team, if your supporting cast isn't as good, scouts can't really see how good you are because you can't facilitate the greatness if they can't catch. I've seen good quarterback throws from Jordan Love. Stats may scare off some scouts if they don't do their homework on Jordan Love. The Aggies went 7-6 overall. Not a very good record, but once again, I've told you they don't have the talent. They played Boise State, BYU, and Air Force and got spanked by everybody. It was like a jumping. They all jumped on it, on the head of the Aggie State, just jumped on it. It was a carousel of the jumping.
It was a hood stomp.
Those teams, in my opinion, were the best teams they played all year. Unfortunately, Jordan Love is going to have to show his stuff at the NFL Combine. Why? Jordan Love is in a weak mountain division. We have to look at his ability to grasp certain concepts. Like I said, you want to see good footwork in the pocket. You want to see him make quarterback throws. You want to see the anticipation. You want to see that fade route. If you can't throw a fade in the NFL, you might be somewhere. You might not even be in the XFL. You might be in a WFL, wanna be football league. The Aggies have had a weak recruiting class for probably the last 3 years. The lack of talent at the wide receiver position, they've had 2 to 3 star wide receiver recruits, not a big or not a strong recruiting class. A few players have made it to the NFL from the Utah State Aggies. Also, Jordan Love has had to face adversity in that Gary Anderson left. That was the coach when he had the big yards, the big touchdowns, and Matt Wells came in. So there was a different philosophy that went into play. Jordan Love had to pick that up on a run, and it kind of sucked because it hurt him his senior season. Since you have the coaching change, since you have the weak wide receiver class as far as recruiting, you have to look at the concepts. Jordan Love has picked up blitzes pretty well. I wouldn't say the best. He still needs work. His drop steps, you rarely see that. That needs work. His passes, he's made some good quarterback throws. Made some, asterisk. Other throws were atrocious. Some Sometimes he looks off what's easy for the hero ball, for the big bang, for the touchdown pass, and that's going to get him caught up, when you're working in a game where you need to chomp at the bit to get a touchdown or chomp at the bit to burn time off, get down the field, like a Patrick Mahomes has done before. He has looked off safeties, which is that's probably one of his best traits, is his ability to look off safeties. And at times when looking off safeties, he sometimes can go through his progression, pump fakes and gimmicks. I have seen a few plays where Jordan Love had a little bit of feet, his happy feet. He would juke, starter step, pump fake, or like I said, look off a safety. Those are pretty good traits that he does have. There have been rumors that the Indianapolis Colts are looking at Jordan Love. They in love with that Jordan. According to DraftSide.com, though, it has the Colts getting an offensive tackle, which they need, and getting Jalen Hurts in the second round at 44. Do the Indianapolis Colts make a reach for Jordan Love in the first? Yes, they can. Depending how desperate they are, depending on if another team is putting pressure on the Indianapolis Colts. Jordan Love needs work. If they want Jordan Love, they need to get Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers could stand in as that mentor bridge type guy. And the second season, they can phase out Old Man Rivers and bring in Jordan Love. They can do the same thing with Jalen Hurts, to be honest with you. That mentor, like I said, that mentor bridge type position. It would be a reach, in my opinion, to pick up Jordan Love in the first, because he's a guy who needs to sit for a year. If you throw him in there, he's going to get molly-whopped. Whoever decided to put him in, they're going to need some talking to. And they're going to, not no regular talking to verbally, they're going to need that hood talk. And we're going to do the hood walk on them. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do that hood walk, because they don't deserve the hood talk. We're going to do the hood walk. Is Jordan Love the next Patrick Mahomes? Hell no. Patrick Mahomes has the ability to throw the ball off balance without traditional mechanics. Patrick Mahomes, he has a strong, very strong arm, and he has an eye. He has tremendous vision. Jordan Love doesn't have the gigantic arm, not that I've seen. Patrick Mahomes, his last year in college, he threw for 5,052 yards, 41 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Patrick Mahomes was phenomenal in college. So it's Patrick Mahomes and Jordan Love on the same level? No. Jordan Love is probably like a lower tier guy. Could Jordan Love, with the right mentorship, right nurturing, win a Super Bowl one day? Absolutely. With that said, I'm going to let the music play. Then I'm about to be out. You guys have a good day. Stay blessed. Don't be a true player hater. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell.
Do all the things I like.
See ya. I'm out. Okay, we're gonna talk about the Jordan Love. That's what we're gonna talk about. Jordan Love. Is he the next Patrick Mahomes? Hell, now he ain't no Patrick Mahomes. What the fuck is wrong with? No, he ain't no Patrick Mahomes. See, the Jordan Love, he got really good feet. Sometimes he could throw the ball where he need to be, but all the time I don't know what he be doing. That is, somebody raised him a certain way. So now when you watch him, he can make the tempo pass, but sometimes the tempo be off. The boy do know about tempo. Tempo. He knows where the ball need to be, how many yards to be there, and the boy got the feet to pick it up if he can't do it with the arm. I say that getting the ball in the fourth round, the first round is going to be a stretch. Go ahead and get that boy in the second round, or take Jalen Hurts, because Jalen Hurts, both of them, they ain't got what it takes to be a first round anyway. Take the boys in the second round, and you're going to be all right. See, with the Aggies, the Utah Aggies ain't never been good. Maybe when I was young, we was playing marbles, we had the spinning top. Daddy going high, he said, boy, what you want to eat? I said, Dad, I want some cornbread. And he had a cornbread. That's when the Aggies were good. That's back when the cornbread was natural, and ain't had no preservatives. They gonna make cornbread out the box. Well, they never made the cornbread out the box. You ain't never made the cornbread out the box. That's witchery. That's witchcraft. But Jordan Love, being in the Mountain West Division, you ain't even heard the Mountain West Division. You ain't heard about no Mountain West Division. Ain't nothing come out of the Mountain West Division. Ain't nothing even go way. I don't even go to the mountain. The mountain too cold for me. Jordan Love gonna be okay in the second round of the NFL draft, way in the back. Don't reach. He ain't going nowhere. He need to sit. Let Phillip Rivers come on in and teach that boy. Put the wisdom on him. See, in the Bible, okay, we ain't got time for that, but Second round.
Can I get a BLT?